is she really that age? I don't know. Hello, gorgeous girl. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're diving into 10 ways to look younger without doing any kind of surgery or painful needles or anything like that. So if you're anything like me, you are in the right place. If you are proud of getting older, you embrace your age, and you want to just feel and look your best at any age and every stage of life, right? I mean, that's what we all want. So this is going to be some of my best secrets and tips, and not all the ones that you've heard before, so that we can really look and feel our best. Maybe shave a few years off and have people think, is she really that age? I don't know. So my first tip for you is what I like to call the smoke and mirrors. So it's really important when it comes to creating a more youthful appearance that we utilize makeup in the right way. Now, it's not about putting on makeup like you'll see a 20-year-old on TikTok. If I did that, I would look like an absolute clown, right? If you're with me, say yes in the comments down below. But it's about utilizing highlight and things that bring freshness into our face in the right way. So you want to find a really good quality highlighter that works with your skin tone and highlight the right places. I always have a highlight on my cheek, so I'm reflecting some light here. I always put it right on the center of my nose. Sometimes I'll put it in the bow of my lip here, and then generally, although I didn't do it today, I usually put it in the inner corners of my eyes. And the reason why I do that is I'm creating that more youthful, healthy looking glow without layering on tons and tons of makeup. Now, one word of warning, when you're looking for a highlighter, I really encourage you, and I'll get into this in a little bit later, but to find a creamy consistency so that it just blends into your skin. There is nothing tackier or trashier looking than a big swath of highlight on your face. It just doesn't look good on anyone, not even your favorite celebrity. So look for a creamy consistency so it almost melts into your skin. So my second secret to just shaving a few years off without surgery is doing exactly what I'm doing today, which is wearing lighter colors. Now, hold the phone. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I lived in New York City for 20 years or over 20 years. And I was a New York City girl through and through. I was always in all black, everything, all the time. But now I live in Miami, and of course, you know, the dress code here is colors and patterns and brighter. And I found that when I look at pictures, and even when I put on black now, I feel like it ages me. And the reason being, light colors bring more light up into your face. So of course you want to wear what works best with your coloring, right? But I do find that lighter tones, they bring a more youthful appearance, and it just makes you look a little prettier, a little bit more glowy, a little bit more youthful. And that's what we all want, right? Number 3 secret to looking younger is creamy products. Now, I have talked about this on my channel for years, anytime I share any kind of a makeup routine here. And I stand behind this now at 47 years old more than ever. The best makeup brushes that you will ever buy are your fingers, okay? Your fingers are your best makeup tool. And when we wear creamier products, cream blush, cream highlighter, cream eyeshadow even. Of course, you know, if you get crepey eyelids, you know, you might want to do a primer so that you don't get creasy, but you want good formulations that work with your skin. Now, bonus, you know, look for the cleaner brands of makeups. I'm telling you, you know, that market has opened up so much more, and especially for those of us in our 40s and beyond, we don't want to have all these harsh chemicals because they can really wreak havoc on your hormones. Listen, girls, even if you're 20 watching this, same for you too, okay? So try to find more cleaner brands. Some of my favorite brands of makeup are RMS. I love The Honest Company. I love Ilia. I mean, there's such a wide array of really good, high quality makeup products that are better for you, but that also have those creamy formulations. So look for them, use them, and I'm telling you, it just blends into your skin and you just look more youthful, juicy, plumped up, and younger. Whiten your teeth, okay? So whether you get your teeth professionally whitened, which I never have, or you use something like Crest white strips, I stand behind them. I had a dentist years ago when I was in my 20s. I was telling him, you know, I feel like my teeth are getting a little bit yellow. What should I do? And he was like, get Crest white strips. Now, I'm probably due for a white strip right now. So if you're like, well, Tracy, your teeth aren't so white right now, I'm due for it. I've got a package in there and I will do them. But I love them because it's something you can just kind of slip on, you know, do your emails or, you know, unload the dishwasher. It takes about 30 minutes. And here's a pro tip, hot tip coming up. Do 2 strips on the top. So the package will say just to use 1. You know, if you're like me and you've got a big smile, use 2 so that every single tooth is getting whitened. You're welcome. My 5th tip is a no-brainer here, but I had to just put it in, don't smoke. Just don't smoke. I mean, it's funny, I have a lot of friends in Europe and a lot of them still smoke because it's just a different culture, it's a different way of life, right? And I will tell you that my friends that are in their 30s, a lot of them look quite a bit older. Their skin is aged, right? From smoking. We all know smoking is not a healthy choice, so let's just keep it really simple. Don't do it. Quit smoking. Do whatever you gotta do to quit smoking, whether it's get hypnotized, cold turkey, I don't know what, take a patch, something, but just stop smoking. My 6th secret to looking younger is a little bit of self-tan. Now, I used to be a huge fan of spray tans. I used to get them all the time before I would go on vacation, right? And I look at pictures now and I'm like, I looked a little cray because I had very blonde hair and very tan skin and it was just a lot of a lot. So I actually haven't gotten a spray tan now in years, and it also gives you that like weird spray tan smell. But I do love self-tanner, and I have found one of the cleanest, best brands on the market. I will leave it linked down below. It gives such great color. You can get it on Amazon. I'm not sponsored by them, but I've used it for years. And what I love about it is I find that it lasts so much longer than so many other formulations. So I'll do my legs usually at least once a week, but it would last me like a good 5 days. The color is really blendable, and for me, it really works. I've recommended it to you many times and also to many of my friends, and they all tell me like, wow, it's such a great one, and it doesn't make you smell weird, so I love it. So definitely, that's linked down below. Check it out, and when you do, let me know if you like it as much as I do. The next way for you to cheat looking 10 to 15 years younger is by sleeping is the fountain of youth. And I understand that as we get older, especially in our 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, we have different responsibilities, right? You have kids maybe applying for college, or you have young kids, or you have aging parents that you're taking care of, and your career is more important to you, and all of these things, right? Not to mention what's happened in our world over the last few years. So I get it if you're having trouble sleeping, but here is, you know, if I can give you one hot tip here, you gotta get your sleep. And studies show that for us as women, we've gotta have at least 6.5 hours of good quality sleep. So for most of us, that's gonna look like 7 to 8 hours because you're probably gonna have a couple hours where you're flipping and flopping a little bit, okay? Sleeping is key to keeping us feeling good. I mean, think about it. The days when I don't sleep, I wake up and I'm like, I look like a crazy person. My eyes aren't even open, and that gives me that squinty look. It's not cute, right? So it's very, very important that we rest, that you do whatever you've got to do. Take those devices, whoosh, get them out of your room, right? Get off of your phone, use an eye mask, use white noise if you need to. Do whatever you need to do to really get yourself ready and have a good sleep routine so that you have good sleep hygiene, so you get better quality sleep, and then you look fantastic. Now, my next tip you knew was coming, which is sweating. Yes, you've got to work out. Working out really is the fountain of youth, right? If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And that is really key here, right? So you can find great workouts here on my channel that are simple and bite-sized here. So 5 minutes, just get the heart pumping, give yourself a little bit of break, but it's really like youth serum. Exercise is one of the best things that we can do for our self-care, for our moods, and really is the fountain of youth. You know, our cellular age is really how old you are, and I know for a fact that myself and all the ladies that are inside my fitness membership, Total Body Transformation, their cellular age is definitely 10 to even 20 years younger than they really are by just investing a good 30 minutes a day into moving their body in a way that feels good. So you gotta sweat. Now, other ways that you can sweat too are using things like an infrared sauna. That's really good to just sweat out toxins. You know, if you've been on medications, maybe you've had hormone treatments or whatever, right? or just getting, you know, a workout in outside or turning up the heat so you get some good sweat going. Now, am I one of those trainers that's like, you gotta have it like 90 degrees when you're working out and make every workout a hot workout? No, I'm not saying that, but it is important that just natural sweat that you get from doing a 30-minute workout, that's great. So make sure that you sweat yourself daily if possible, okay? I know it can be done, and I promise you, you're gonna look and feel so much younger. My 9th tip for you to look younger is skincare. Skincare. I can't stress it enough. You know, you can't mess around with skincare anymore, but I also want to tell you that it doesn't have to be complicated. And I want to give you my exact skincare routine, and it's this. I wash my face in the evening with an oil cleanser first, gets all the makeup and the crap all off. Oil is also really important to us as we get older, right? We don't want to be rubbing on our skin and pulling on our eyes and pulling our skin down. You can also give yourself a little facial massage while you're getting all that makeup off, right? Then I wash my face with a gentle, creamy cleanser. Again, creamy because my skin tends to go a little bit on the drier side, so I always want something that's like a nice emollient cleanser. I don't have oily skin or anything like that. And as we get older, probably you do too, right? So you want a gentle, creamy cleanser. Then I use a serum, okay? For me, my favorite serum that I've been using now for years is Herbal Face Food. I absolutely am obsessed with it because it's 100% plants, okay? Everything is linked down below in the comments here. Check out Herbal Face Food if you haven't already, but I truly love it so much because it's so rich in antioxidants. It provides natural sunscreen, and it just feels so good on your skin, and it's so important to use that. So I use Herbal Face Food every single day on my entire face, okay, morning and night. That's my serum. And then if I'm feeling a little bit drier, I might add a couple drops of a really clean oil if I feel like I need some moisture, but I let the Herbal Face Food sit on my skin, do its job for a few minutes before I add any kind of oil. And then I always use an eye cream. I wasn't for a couple of years, but I'm back on the eye cream train, so I do use an eye cream. And that's it. And in the morning, spritz of a toner and some Herbal Face Food, sunscreen, and I'm done. So it's really, really simple, okay? Please don't overcomplicate your skincare routines. It's just silly to do that. And I also have a discount code for you for Herbal Face Food. If you're a first-time buyer, you can get 20% off your first time. If you've purchased it before and you want to re-up your stock, and because you love it so much like me, you will also get 20% off. So it's 2 different codes here. So I'll leave them down below. They're amazing. I truly stand behind the product. I love it. So skincare is so important, but it doesn't have to be 80 bajillion steps, and it shouldn't be. And my 10th way for you to just look younger is smiling. It's so true. Like if you are walking around with like an old curmudgeon-y face, you just look old. People don't want to be around you, and you don't have that kind of zest for life that, you know, younger people tend to have. I get it. Life isn't perfect. Mine isn't either. There are days when I feel cranky, overwhelmed, tired, just angry at the world, right? But, you know, if I really just check in and go, okay, what am I grateful for? What lights me up? What's one thing I can do right now that's gonna make me just 1% feeling better? And it's like, okay, look at the trees, nature, whatever that is for you, and then just get a smile on your face. You know, research shows that when we smile, it just produces a chemical reaction in our body that we actually start feeling better by the physical act of a smile. Now, I'm not saying you should walk around like a crazy person when you're really angry, but, you know, if you're kind of having a day where you're feeling kind of like grumpy, think of one thing that can make you smile, right? You know, it's like, boom, that one thing, whether it's your pet or your kid or, you know, a beautiful place that you love to visit. And I promise you, your mood will get better, and people are gonna think that you're younger because you're happier, you're lighter, you have that youthful zest for life, and that's what we all want. So there you have it. Those are my 10 ways for you to look younger without surgery. I really hope that you love this. Let me know which was your favorite and what's the one thing that you're going to implement. Write it down in the comments down below. I try to respond to everyone. Now, before you go, I want you to check out this video next. These are my skincare mistakes that are making you look old. I don't want you to make any of those mistakes, so I want you to go over there right now, and I'll see you there.